Hey, what's going on, guys? Eric here from Eric Miles, and today I'm going to be talking about this
$50 monitor I picked up on Amazon last week.
So let's get into the unboxing. The box that comes in is a standard, just a regular box with some branding. Comes in a bubble wrap case, easy to take off. Protective cover, you just peel right off, no problems with that. The only power strip it comes with or source is a DC cord that plugs right into the wall, so you have to buy a $9 camera battery plate for Sony FPW batteries. The threading on it is not quarter 20, so you actually have to force a quarter 20 screw into there just to mold it to your liking. Pretty easy, no problems with that. And then it powers on perfectly with the battery plate. So like I said, I bought this camera on Amazon for $49.99, but I needed to get a battery plate for it for an extra $9.99, so that makes it about $60. And the battery plate I just glued on, did a really terrible job, and I made some mistakes. You could do it way better than I did. Learn from my mistakes and actually have a plan before you start gluing. Unlike me, I just winged it. For $50, I think this does great. I've used it a couple times. Once for a shot while I'm editing. The Sony's screen doesn't flip out, it just goes up and down, which I like that about that. Keeps it real slim, but sometimes it'd be great to have a monitor so you can monitor yourself. This is my setup. I have the Sony A7 on a GorillaPod, and I have my monitor on top, and it just works great for what I need to do. And that's what this does. For the podcast we did a couple days back, we used this, and I could tell when the camera shut off, so we could just click record and start recording again. Really useful, and you can also check audio metering, which I'm doing right now, making sure my audio is great. You can just display all the things you want on your screen that you just can monitor throughout your entire shoot without having to check. Now for $50, you are gonna get some downsides to it. Mainly the screen. You have to look at it straight on. Like if you look at it from like below here or too high, the colors start fringing and turning black, so you really got to pay attention to that. So that's one thing I don't like about it. The other is every single button you press, it beeps, and I haven't found out a way to turn that off yet.
Okay, so that turned it off. You just click buzzer, turn off the thing. I didn't think that was a buzzer, I thought that was more of a beep. And these, I can just go through the menu real quick since I'm already here. So you get some really basic controls. You can control brightness, contrast, saturation. You can control the language, the position of everything, OSD timeout. Display ratio, I have it 16:9, not 69. Hey, shout out. And for volume, I just keep it at 0. If you do not turn volume 0, you will hear all the audio this takes in. You'll hear it come out the speakers on the back, which I covered up with the base plate, but right here is the speaker, and on the other side.
So yeah, those are some things I don't like about it, but the things I do like about it is price for one. So this is like far under $100. Pretty much every other monitor out there, basic monitor, is more than 100 or 100, sometimes multiple hundreds. Another thing I really like about it is super sharp. It does display a 1080 quality, and so you can check your focus and you'll know even if you don't have peaking on. Like this has peaking, but when I plug the monitor on top, it doesn't, but you don't even need it because you can tell it's already in focus with how big the screen is. Playing it on here. Another thing I've noticed is the brightness. I did do a couple tests outside, and I think it's pretty useful outside. I haven't been in like super harsh daylight yet, but it's been super visible out there. The brightness is really high. I'm not sure what the rating is on it. It does display a little blue, so I wouldn't really trust white balance on it. Either way, I just keep my camera on auto all the time. Yeah, so that's it for $60, displaying what you need. I think it's great for the price. It doesn't do any extra things, doesn't do LUTs, pretty much anything else. But yeah, it doesn't come with a hot shoe mount, so if you have an extra one, you'll need that. So that's all I can think about right now. Yeah, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Check out some of our other content. Consider sharing with a friend. See you next time.
At a Clippers game on the court side. Watch a nigga shoot like a 4-5. They mad at me too, I got more fire. Why these bitches see you?